Hey, your man Penny is going him to school. Let's see how the guy will cross the road. Let's see how the guy will cross the road. Small paths cutting around towards the school. Let's see how he crosses the stop sign again. Here cars have to wait for children and so on. The sign shows wait for school kids and so on. The guy has arrived their school, Sandpoint Squirrels, Sandpoint School. So the Sandpoint Squirrel is going to go towards the direction of the preschool. Now in the preschool fence area and their play area. That's his teacher there. That's his teacher there coming to collect him. The guy doesn't stop playing, always playing. So this is Nigel's teacher. If you can just introduce yourself.
Yes, hi, my name is Lexi. I am Nigel's preschool teacher, one of his preschool teachers.
Okay, so I want to just find out his behavior. What is he doing good? What does his parents need to do better to assist him,
Yes.
and also to assist the school?
Yes. So I think, let's start with the good things. Nigel is really social. He loves to play with other kids. He will ask children if they want to join him in his play. He's very inviting.
Okay.
He's pretty good with sharing too.
Okay.
Like I've seen him be able to increase his ability to solve problems.
Okay.
So thinking of ideas of sharing, taking turns, playing together, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I noticed that when he's working on a task, he can be pretty focused,
Okay.
like building, drawing. During our small group activity, he will work on something until he feels like it's finished.
Okay.
Another thing I've seen him grow in this year is his writing and drawing.
Okay.
Like I see that he can draw more detailed. Hi. I can get water. You can go get some water. More. Oh.
Some distraction from one of the kids.
So I noticed that I hear her saying stop, please. I noticed that he draws in more detail, and he's starting to write letters too. One thing I think he could work on is writing his name over the summer. So when he starts kindergarten, he can write his name all on his own.
Okay.
I think too with Nigel, and this is a little bit more difficult, but sometimes he can be a little impulsive.
Okay.
You know, he just does things without necessarily thinking them through. And some of that is developmentally appropriate because he's just turning 5.
Okay.
But one thing I've been trying to work on him with is just that helping him understand he is in charge of the decisions he makes.
Okay.
So if he sees somebody, okay, hey Soliana, can you help Audia get her water bottle out of her lunchbox? Thank you. So helping him understand that, if he sees somebody doing something that is not safe or not what like our class is doing, then yeah, there's 2 bunnies. Then helping him understand that he can ignore that, and he's in charge of what he does. So he's making his own choices.
All right.
Because I notice sometimes he might just imitate negative behaviors of other kids, and so we're just trying to kind of like break that habit a little bit. But yeah, I think like some things that have worked well with Nigel, he really likes to hear like positive encouragement. He responds well to that. He likes to help. So if we give him a job or a little bit of responsibility, I think he responds well to that. And I think too, something I did with him that worked, like when he was having trouble leaving at the end of the day, is I made a reward chart for him. And so that worked. Like if he left with his mom and his backpack and his jacket, we had a little checklist, and if he did those things, he could make an X, and then he would get like a little treat at the end of the week. So we kind of did a little reward chart, and that held him accountable, and he was motivated. But yeah, and I think he should be able to dress himself. He should be able to put his shoes on. So just taking care of his belongings, cleaning up, that sort of thing, that will be expected in kindergarten.
Okay, so his parents, what can they do to assist even the school? So that you can, because there's a number of things that you say you've been trying to do in transforming how he behaves, how he does things. If we will want to know.
I'm wearing, it says sample. Here, give me 1 minute and I'll talk about it. Yeah, so I think to help him with some of those things, maybe give him like some responsibilities at home. I don't know, does he have to like clean up after himself or that kind of stuff?
We try to enforce that. We struggle too.
Yeah. Maybe if he has like a little chart that says just a couple things he has to do, like clean up, get dressed in the morning. I know sometimes with him it helps if you just break things down into smaller steps. So like it's like you have to get dressed, all right? You need to put your pants on, socks on, shoes, list like telling him those things. 'Cause then I think it makes more sense for him. But maybe like a chart that says just a couple of responsibilities, and if he does that, he could put a sticker or he could mark it off. And then it's like if he does all those things for maybe a week, or however long you all want it to be, he could get a little reward. And then eventually you won't have to do that anymore. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could just be like extra playtime with you or mom, an extra story at night, like a sweet snack. It could just be something really simple too.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I think just having him work on some of those things at home, like cleaning up, getting dressed. Maybe having him practice writing his name, and he loves to write and draw, so if you have any paper or art supplies, I would say those things. Does that seem like it would help?
I think it will help. What's the date of today?
What?
The date of today.
The date of today is the 15th, June 15th, 2022.
2022, and the sun point squirrels.
Yes.
What does that squirrel mean in the sun point?
A bug landed on me. Can you say that one more time, Winston?
You know the name of the school, Sun Point Squirrel?
Sandpoint
So what do the squirrel? I see a lot of squirrels around here.
Ah, a lot of spirit.
Yeah.
I think to me, Sandpoint squirrels is like, in preschool, I think it's like community. I feel like Leanna and I have been here 4 years. And we're really lucky in that we've been teaching older siblings. Now we have some younger siblings of the family. You know, we get to see like Chloe comes and visits us sometimes. We have cousins that we're teaching. Now we have some of our teaching team is former parents and current parents.
Okay.
So it's just really nice to get to see kids grow over the years and then get to stay in touch with families.
Okay.
So that's, to me, the spirit of Sandpoint is just that like connection with families and students and teachers and, you know, all coming together.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anytime.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.